Our boy JB is back in the spotlight. I don't know why. We'll see. I'm pretty sure he wasn't a part of this court case, but we will see. We're gonna watch this video by Entertainment Tonight. They're talking about some interviews resurfacing. Let's see what they have to say.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second.
Jesus, we're only 12 seconds in, and this dude was hurt. He really was. Like the fact that he doesn't want to even look at the person interviewing him, the sound in his voice, like you can hear the defeat. As a kid, you probably feel even more defeated, or as an adult, you feel even more defeated because these people like robbed your childhood, right? They robbed you of that, but also they like hurt you for their own benefit. Poor guy. Poor JB.
A 2022 interview from Justin Bieber has resurfaced in the wake of Diddy's legal drama. In the sit-down with Zane Lowe 4 years ago,
which I believe, if you don't know, I don't know if they were close per se, but Diddy, what is this, Dexter's Laboratory? Diddy was overly involved with him. Now, I don't know what that means, right? That could mean anything. But he was like, they were together in like photos and stuff, so.
Justin isn't talking about the disgraced media mogul directly, but his past trauma in the music industry, his album changes, and being a newlywed to wife Haley.
Which I think, he's married now? He's like married, has a kid. I think he just had a kid. I don't remember. But good for him. He's trying to move on. Doesn't want to talk about him directly. Which is, to be honest, just let the case handle itself. You don't even, as a celebrity or as a victim, you don't even want to, if it's already happening, you don't want to intervene and make it worse or cause it to fail somehow.
I think that I was just, living in this shame, living in all this sort of stuff of my past, and I wasn't able to move on.
Which, in fairness, it's like, not to like dismiss Diddy and say like, oh, it wasn't just him, but like, it really wasn't just him. There's countless interviews and stories about women and men just like inappropriately touching him in public and like kissing him and stuff when he was a kid, asking him crazy questions. It's a whole rabbit hole of how awful the people are for the sake of just being weird. Like, it's not even like shock value humor, right? It's not like they're trying to be funny. They're just weird and terrible people.
Video comes after footage of Diddy and Justin also resurfaced on social media recently.
Not anyone could just be in the position that I'm in.
Video shows Diddy.
It'd be crazy if it was them two and then like a picture of R. Kelly behind him. That would be the craziest thing. That would be the wildest picture ever to exist.
Alongside teenage Justin, leaving people to speculate.
Yes. Late night TV. I don't even know who that host is.
If at the time he subjected the pop star to his alleged freak-offs.
I know it's serious, but like the freak-offs it's kind of it's really hard to get past without laughing. But no, come on. Justin Bieber was traumatized by a lot of people. And I don't want to say this like to say that he couldn't escape it, but I would bet money that he ended up participating in these because he didn't have a choice because of Diddy. Like, the likelihood of him not participating in these to me just seems impossible. Just based on what has come to light from Diddy and how he operated and how awful he was, I 100% believe that that's why he's traumatized, but also because of other people. But yeah.
Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs.
God, that name.
And he often electronically recorded them.
Which, this is why, if you don't know, this is why it's a huge deal, because he would electronically record them, which it would just videotape them, and then keep the records of them so that he can then blacklist or blackmail somebody later on when they didn't want to do something for him. So it's actually kind of wild because it's like, who were in these videos? Who were the ones? And it makes you wonder because there's all these people who were defending him, or not defending him, but praising him publicly multiple times. Like, why isn't the NBA taking LeBron James's association with Diddy more seriously? LeBron was notorious for attending Diddy parties, as well as his words, not mine. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. It's like, come on, man. Like, this is crazy. How will the Diddy allegations affect LeBron's legacy? That's what I want to know.
The freak-off sometimes lasted days at a time.
That's what's also freaking crazy. And obviously we all know that when he said that, it was like, how is that even possible? But then when they seized 1,000 bottles of baby oil, it's like, how many people do you even have to be able to do that?
You're gonna hear about my party, they're gonna be shutting them down, they're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time.
Wait, what? Hold on, slow down. Go back.
Probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time.
So did he say that because he wasn't doing anything wrong and he knew he wouldn't get, like, there's nothing to hide? Or did he say that because he was doing something wrong and he knew no one was going to do anything about it? Makes you wonder how open, like why he was so open about it. Just makes you wonder.
During the Zane Lowe interview, Justin breaks down in tears when talking about wanting to protect Billie Eilish, who at the time quickly rose to superstar status.
Oh, she's ruined. She probably, yeah. If it wasn't Drake. That's the thing too with like Drake and Millie Bobby. We don't want to get in the Millie Bobby case. What is it with hip hop and, well, not just hip hop, pop in general, and the music industry being so open about how they ruin people and how they interact with one another? It's very different than Hollywood. Hollywood, all these issues were hidden; they were behind closed doors. Whereas the music industry is like so brazen about everything. And it just makes you wonder, it's it because everybody wants to be a part of it and kind of enjoys that about it, which doesn't seem the case for a lot of people, but it could be true. Or is it because there's people like Diddy who have so much control that they control every single layer all the way down to the smaller organizations, that they have like a lock and key on what actually happens. And if Diddy wants everybody to be like this, then everybody has to. Makes you wonder.
Well, I just wanted to be a good example, and it was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me that
Oof. And the fact that people can manipulate you on that because they knew that you didn't have anybody to go to and you're constantly being praised.
they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. I just want to protect her, I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish
But this is 2020. She's down the rabbit hole already. It's too late. It's too late. She's lost.
that upon anybody.
When it comes to what Justin thinks of Diddy's allegations, a source tells ET Justin's not focused on what is going on with Diddy or the allegations against him.
Good. Yeah, the way I see it is, if you're free of this trauma and this past and this man in general, like, go live your life. I think he's married and he just had a kid. He's got other priorities right now. Like, he escaped and he's free. Let him be free.
Instead, our insider says Justin and Hailey are focused on baby Jack, whom they welcomed in August. They've been absorbed in their own happiness and family, appreciating this time together. In fact, building a family with Hailey was
Good for them. Good for them. The fact is, like, the fact that he's able to have a wife and a kid and like focus on something else after being through all that is a testament to them. Because so many of these people that go through things like this to the industries get so ruined. Like, they ruined to the point where it's like there's countless child stars you can name. It's kind of weird, but the fact that he made something out of all that is good on him. It's a testament to them.
Top of mind during Justin and Zayn's chat, an idea that lifted the singer's spirits.
I'm really excited to have babies with you, enjoy, just celebrate, you know, all the amazing things that we've been given. Because we are blessed, babe. We are, man. There's so much pain in the world, and we don't understand why, and there's so much things that are so unexplainable. But what is the reality? We are blessed, you know?
Oh man, ain't that the truth? The fact is like, yeah, you know, and I think, how do I say this? I think it's important for people to realize like it's okay to focus on things that are in front of you and like the people around you, your friends, your family, even your online friends, to just enjoy the now and not be overly worried about things you can't control and that don't make sense to you. And you'll be so much happier for that. I know I am. And I know it's probably because the social media has really contributed to a lot of brain rot and people not realizing the difference between reality and the internet. But I think it's important. If he can do it, you can do it too. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any thoughts on what's going on with Justin Bieber or I don't know, or P. Diddy. I mean, we're going to be covering a lot more P. Diddy stuff because this stuff is getting wild. It seems like every other day there's something new and unfortunate, but we're going to talk about it. Check it out on the next one. Bye-bye.